and I couldn't think you could go beyond 16.
Right?
And here they show us. That is definitely Takash looking to be one of the frontliners alongside Luis and King, because that's what you need right now against EVOS Glory's lineup. But here's what sucks, right? Since they are red side for the Kingdom, here's what sucks. Since EVOS Glory is red side, they got to pick up the X-Borg, which will definitely shred through what's left of King, Takash, and Luis when Dreams is done with the Minoan Fury.
Oh, yeah. I think that's not even the worst part, right? Because even if they do start the shred, let's talk about like the raw peel that they have in Clawhood, in Dreams, in Annabelle. I mean, Fluffy is by far the worst one when it comes down to the peel and initiation. Kind of depends on the situation, but regardless, right? That's just so much to get through. And unless RRQ Akira can find these big wombo combos, I think it's very possible, right? Like, I'm looking at Sagan, I'm expecting a Minoan Fury steal.
It's very rare that we actually see Valentina with so many ults to steal. I'm looking at 3 minimum, right? 3 juicy ults for Sagan to get to. And let's not forget to talk about Gusto Lagusta, right? Gusto Lagusta, what he Gusto want to do here is to find a spot where, wait. That's a lot of damage on a Terizla at a minute and a half in.
It's fine. It looks like both went for like the hyper early rotation to try and hit 4 as soon as possible, but they did both, again, they both did not hit it. It's this wave here. They went 1 wave earlier just to fight for control.
All right, back to what I was saying, man. Gusto Lagusta, what he wants to do is to get Branch into the defensive position early to compromise that Blazing Duet intro later on. Right now, maybe they just trade blows. Maybe they just farm up out of their minds. That's the best way to go, but check it out. Turtle fight now, early on, Luis from the back.
Yeah, but here we go. Instantly, Clawhood is able to get on out of the Minoan Fury as well. The Eternal Guard has just dropped down, but that last Insanity is doing more than enough damage to start melting the members one by one. 2 already down, and RRQ Akira, they've flicked so many flickers, in a matter of fact, have been expended to dodge that raw damage. Really rough time here. I think that maybe RRQ Akira, if they can secure this next Lord, and if they can break open an inhibitor, they can set up for a checkmate angle. And that would be very surprising to see, especially against EVOS Glory. They like to play slow, but most importantly, they trade very effectively. Right now, they haven't been able to get anything back. Oh! Luis with a flicker and the wild charge. Gusto Lagusta capitalizes on the combo, and the rest of them, oh, wait, no, it's actually pretty good. The Eternal Guard does help Fluffy find one, and they get a double off of it. Clawhood able to capitalize himself. Good wombo combos.
They were way too together there. They were more than
together.
They were more than together because, again, that wouldn't have happened and that wouldn't have been as bad as it was if it wasn't for how clumped up they are. And, again, I don't blame them. A wild charge in as deep as that, but you do face off against the last Insanity that popped up perfectly, and then the fire missiles, and don't even mention the Primal Wrath. That's what allowed for the gap to be closed. Asterisk, you're still looking at a 7K gold lead.
It is a 7K gold lead, and this very first Lord is going to be very important to steal for EVOS Glory, right? To buy some time. And now the burst comes through. King gets it. The Eternal Guard comes down just a little too late.
It was a mile within a light year's gap between RRQ Akira and EVOS Glory. The Kingdom versus the EVOS fam. The eternal battle that never ends. You guys know the name. You guys, I'm not even gonna say, but you guys know.
You just feel that vibe, feel that energy. You just know, as Leo says, it's coming to that point. It's getting to that checkmate angle.
Yep, we're close to it. And I was gonna say, if they do find that, again, that Lord take into an inhibitor push, I'd give RRQ Akira maybe a 95% win rate. Like, that's gotta be it.
I mean, the guest coin odds are not looking good for some people here, is now they're gonna start knocking on their door. Let's see how much they get off of this, right? Because we're expecting out of tier targets, tier 2s, be gone.
Clean, but the inhibitors, that's what makes the difference. Annabelle gonna get his Firaga armor popped. Does have an immortality. Fire missiles off as he backs away.
Yeah, he ended up, well, I mean, he ended up losing his Firaga armor, but that's kind of a good thing. He doesn't take the damage of Bennett's Rage. Now he just put back his armor on once he gets back to base, and What a dirty trick. Luis just slowing down the Lord to synchronize these waves, and now it's a huge wave crashing down by the inhibitor. The Eternal Guard does come down, but it ends up getting blown to bits straight away. EVOS Glory maintain their high ground defense.
Interesting small micro decision
the
there.
exception of no situational items to swap out.
But they are far from it. Again, 5 seconds from now, there's no way you're farming up 5K. There's no way.
Let's see how
Unless
long
you got a
RQ.
shutdown.
I mean, who would have the big shutdown at this point? Hold on. The combos are coming up, and Fluffy loses his immortality straight away. Minoan, the motivation roar is going to keep him alive, but Annabelle doesn't mind taking his time with this. Building up that heat is a good idea, but without an immortality, this can get dangerous very fast.
Oh, he might go for the gambit here. Might go for the last standing retribution. There's a knockup.
All right, the Minoan Fury and Flicker is out. And RRQ Akira, they've got smiles across their faces. They know for a fact that EVOS Glory, without that big ult, without that battle spell, and an exposed crystal, this is going to be the GG push.
Lord's going to be spawning up top. Worst case scenario, RRQ Akira pops all inhibitors. That's minimum, all right? Minimum. Best case scenario, it's over. I can only imagine what's going on through EVOS Glory's mind. Again, number one is wave management, right? Clear the waves, make sure minions don't crash in. They know that they're going to lose both inhibitors. Best case scenario is they might even get the punish. Now, you ask the question, who could they pop the piñata on? Who could they shut down? Because they spread out the kills very well.
They do. And here we go. The end game might just ensue faster than we would like to imagine here. High ground defense for the side of EVOS Glory. As this Lord, penalty zone actually getting on top of Fluffy. Fluffy can't get out of there. Quickly flickers away, even using the Primal Wrath as well. Minoan Fury coming out from Dreams, but that means RRQ just push backwards and then re-engage into this fight. They're trying to zone them off, but there's not enough minions to make it work. The raw sustain from Dreams with that motivational roar is keeping them in this game.
RRQ Akira keeping EVOS Glory within an inch of their life. 17 minutes in, 8-2. You're looking at a, now can confirm, 12K gold lead. Man, this is why they call this match the oldest time matchup, man. It's a rivalry that spans regions. I mean, sure, same franchise, different team, but who'd have thought that RRQ Akira, not RRQ Hoshi, would put off a fight as good as they are against EVOS Glory?
People are going to be talking about this to their young ones when they go and tuck them in for bed. Oh my goodness, where did that Firaga armor go? Sagan has so much damage. What was that?
I mean, after a wild charge, plus a few right clicks, a few basic attacks, and again, with the 12K gold lead notwithstanding, best believe that Farag armor is going to pop, but good news, at least he still has his immortality. So, you know, no harm done.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. And I think at this point, as much as I would like to say that the checkmate angle has been achieved, I think that RQ might need to actually roll the dice a little against EVOS Glory. If not, how else are you going to risk it for the Mystic to close out this game if nothing is happening? Very minimal interactions between the two. The most is that you get resources, but you need to go above and beyond if you want to close out this game.
All right, so here's one possible theory, right? One possible solution. They bait out these big-time CCs and then use the Purify. I think that's the main difference between these two lineups, right? These two comps is EVOS Glory invested in Purifies. RRQ invested mad dollars into Flickers. So what if they're able to nullify that advantage and bait out these engagements from RRQ Akira and Purify and then punish?
I think the biggest problem is that EVOS Glory's comp doesn't hold space very well. They're good at taking and backing away, right? Giving and taking all the time. But RRQ Akira, they're very good at taking and sitting on top of the space, right? So that's when the BMI needs to be, well, hopefully not in a visible spot, because that means RRQ Akira are going to start creeping up. And once King is on top of that BMI, I'm sure as hell the Brands does not want to take it back. But here we go. The Wild Charge looking kind of good here. King still has a good chunk of his life, but in the back, Takashi just threatening from every single angle. They do not want EVOS Glory anywhere near the pit.
That's right. I was going to say, even if the wild charge has been committed by Luis, there's still a penalty zone waiting, cocked and loaded, plus a flicker. I'm pretty sure EVOS Glory is aware of that, plus a flicker. Now, we're waiting for more to come in. This is about to go ahead and collapse.
Oh, here we go. They're going for the rush. Ooh, Dreams flickers in with the Known Fury as well to catch all four, but really not enough damage. Last Insanity doesn't connect on the right targets, but Takashi finds four! BMI into the back line, and quickly, Winter Crowns are being popped, but it's too late. The damage has been done, and RRQ Akira will run down the last remaining members of EVOS Glory.
Astro Thunder live in Riyadh, about to go ahead and end this series at 1-1.
You can never count out Latam. RRQ Akira take a game from EVOS Glory. GG, well played.
On this very broadcast, that is the first series to actually go the